Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Light back with another YouTube video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing Spider-Man No Way Home review here on the channel. So quickly, just before we start this video, I want to say I'm trying to get this out as fast as I can. Most likely it'll be releasing hopefully by the end of the week or whatever. And also, I just have a bit of news pertaining to the break. Is that it's almost over. I'm trying to right now, I'm trying to catch up on content that I haven't made. Hawkeye episode 6 is coming out. That review is coming out very shortly. Sorry about that. And so is Book of Boba Fett. And hopefully after that, after I got all that stuff out, I'm going to go back to posting properly and stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, and I also want to just say this. I'm just going to really be reviewing the movie a lot of the time. I'm not going to really focus on important elements. Important characters. Sorry, that's what I meant. I'm going to do a video just talking about the villains or not even like I might do my own separate videos, for example, talking about Green Goblin, Doc Ock, whatever. So yeah, I just want to say that. And also, quick warning, spoilers. If you still haven't seen the movie, I recommend never watch this movie in theaters. I'll just say that. Watch the movie in theaters. Never don't watch anything with spoilers in it, especially if you haven't seen it in theaters, unless you just physically can or something. But this is a movie. I'll say this right off the bat. This is a movie you need to see in theaters. If I had to recommend any MCU movie to watch in theaters, it would be either this, Endgame, or maybe Infinity War. But more so this movie. It's one of the best theater experiences I really ever had. Really, I can't even lie. Yeah, and I've seen quite a few movies in the theaters. Nothing really, or Endgame really kind of matched up to this a lot, but I feel, in my personal opinion, from writing plot twist wise, I think this was a little bit better. But I mean, still, Endgame has some solid stuff. Anyways, continue on. So yeah, if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. But anyways, continuing on here. So let's first of all let's get into a deep dive here. So let's just get this out of the bag. I thought it was one of the best MCU movies in general. Easily, it's a top five, maybe top. Yeah, I would say top five, easy. Uh, Maybe yeah, top three. I would say too. It's just it does so many things well. Now, I want to say some few things like I've seen. This is the complaints I've seen, and personally, I'm not like they must be Spider-Man haters or something. But I've seen people saying plot armor is so big in this movie. Plot is so could easily be changed. Whatever. And I gotta say, most people, I'm gonna be straight up with everybody. Honestly, most people aren't watching this for a plot. They're watching this because they want to feel. Just remember, a lot of these are kind of iconic to people's childhoods and stuff. You want to feel like that again, and then see characters they see as a child and everything, even their favorite hero in some cases. See him back on the big screen, which is actually really cool and awesome. Uh, Me personally, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, again, plot was a bit in terms of the fact that with the whole you could just easily press a button and they would all have been gone. Again, you gotta dive a bit deeper into that. I realized that I was thinking about it a little bit more with the sense, and I'm like, this is very good comic accuracy. Because if you know Peter Parker, he's easily one of the most nicest heroes in all of heroes. I'm talking Marvel and DC. Like, he would be the guy to be like, yeah, guys, this isn't like we shouldn't just send them off to die. He's one of those characters. That's something I really actually really liked. But carrying on, let's go into the movie elements wise. CGI wise, I'm not gonna say it was the greatest, but it was actually pretty well done for the most part. I thought it was way better than all the other Spider-Man movies, in my opinion. What I'm gonna say this real right off the bat, like Toby and Andrew was pretty cool to see, but some of the CGI was kind of bad for it. That's just my opinion, but other than that, I mean, it was pretty good. Um, Continuing on with that, uh, just in simple writing terms, I actually thought it was pretty fairly well put, and I like the creativity that went into this as well. That's something I also want to speak about. I'll do is I'll probably talk about it in a separate kind of video, but just the plot twist into like how they kind of made it like a little bit of a soft reboot they're going for. That was one of the most creative writing choices I've ever seen. That was pretty good in that aspect. Um, Especially I guess now this is more for a topic of another video, but it looks like to me Spider-Man's not gonna really be around the Avengers too much anymore, which is kind of sad, but it's honestly whatever. Uh, yeah, and then a lot of people are talking about how Venom wasn't in the movie and he was kind of teased. I think it's understandable. It would have just overwhelmed it way too much because we're already seeing all these villains and the two Spider-Men coming back. It was just kind of like, yeah, you don't need him to really be in the movie too much. But at that post credit scene was pretty good though. In terms of acting, I mean, personally, I have my opinions on Tom Holland's acting. Yeah, he can act good in some situations, but sometimes it just comes off as very cringe and just kind of funny. In my opinion, it kind of I kind of find that some of his acting a bit funny when it's not really supposed to be funny. Like it just so cringe, it just makes me laugh and stuff. So that's one thing I've really realized with that aspect. Uh, but I mean, Toby and Andrew did pretty good job. I gotta say though, one thing I really liked about this movie is with the five villains, or I would say really it's three in general. I could really see Willem Dafoe, Jamie Foxx, and Alfred Molina, like they really look like they want to put heart into these characters. Like they gave it their all. Like I really like that. I gotta say, Jamie Foxx's Electro was awesome. I don't even know what else to say. Like he was just way better, and I really like that. So that was one of my personal favorites characters of the movie. It was actually Electro. Like I really actually liked it. Something else I really actually enjoyed as well is like these characters meeting up and stuff. That was really cool to kind of see that happen. Like personally to me, I thought this was a really kind of touching moment. Is when Doc Ock met Peter back, and I just it was really touching to me, kind of, and especially too when Andrew Garfield was meeting wasn't meeting him, but uh just kind of reconnected, and he was just like Electro was like like I'm gonna go back to being a nobody and stuff. And Peter's like, no, you're never a nobody. That was really touching as well. Really Spider-Man thing to do. Um, Now let's get to the bottom of the case here. The fact that this had a lot of, in my opinion, a very shocking kind of thing with Aunt May ending up dying. I was very surprised to see that happen. I can't even lie. I didn't expect that to happen. So I find that pretty like a really interesting plot twist, let alone from Green Goblin. I was very surprised to kind of see that happen. That kind of evolved, kind of like what was going on with the Green Goblin in this movie, and he was pretty cool. I gotta say, he was really interesting, but at the same time, he's a big, huge menace. I don't know how else to say. Very big menace. Uh, and also that whole ending, kind of where we saw that whole ending, very well put. I mean, especially at the end when I really liked how this movie was very much like in deep roots with Spider-Man character as a whole. Especially when you saw the ending too, you could even see like Tom was about to try and kill Green Goblin, and then Toby stopped him. And if you don't know who Tom, Andrew, and Toby is, it's the Spider-Man. I just prefer to call them that, just because it's better than saying Peter or something like that, or Spider-Man 1 or whatever. It's just easier just to call them other actors' names. And like the way that it is too, that was just a very touching moment. Like Toby was just watching out for Tom and stuff. That was pretty cool to kind of see. Uh, yeah, and another thing I want to just quickly touch on too is Daredevil actually made a cameo. I know that not a lot of people are talking about this too much, but that was really cool to kind of see to kind of see Daredevil make a cameo. That was pretty cool to see. In my personal opinion, I thought that was actually really cool, and that creates room again for Daredevil to be coming into the MCU. So I'm excited to kind of see what goes on with that. And again, I'm gonna be talking about the future of Spider-Man, specifically Tom Holland, in another video. Also to be talking about the villains. In terms of the three Spider-Man situation, I'll talk a bit about it in this video. My personal opinion, I was just very happy to see that happen. I was almost brought to tears. It was so good. I mean, like, uh, it was just awesome seeing like basically generations of people basically come together. That's one thing I really liked about No Way Home. It had generations of people, people that grew up with Spider-Man. I mean, Tobey Maguire. People that grew up with Andrew Garfield. Maybe even somebody that's just joined with Tom Holland. Uh, that's something I just really liked a lot, especially with this movie, is it brought together generations. And I've never seen like a fandom so united at one time. Like that was really cool. Really kind of cool to see, really. Um, but anyways, this movie is really good. I gotta say, one of the best theater experience. Easy 10 out of 10 for me. Maybe 9.5, maybe. But it was pretty cool again. I'm not sure if I might see it again. Honestly, I have no clue. Uh, in that regard. But yeah, again, I'll make a videos like I'm planning to do maybe 6 videos on No Way Home, probably. 5 villain videos, and then future Spider-Man video. But anyways, that's pretty much it though. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.